So the Maimer is from Parshas Pinchas Tavshil Lamed Hey on the Yishalkus of Eretz Yisrael. Begorel Yachalek is Haaretz, but by a lottery, the land will be divided. Chaluk is Eretz HaKodesh. We're talking about the division of the Holy Land. Shekavshus Eretz Canaan, that they conquered the land of Canaan. Also, they transformed it into Eretz Yisrael. And Va'ad, to such a degree, Sha'oid b'yois b'nei Yisrael v'midbar, while the Eden were still in the wilderness, term Shabol Eretz Yisrael, before they came to Eretz Yisrael, Nemar Allah Eretz Asher Goymer Ein Hashem Elokecha Bo. It was said about it in Chumash Dvarim, the land that Hashem, that the eyes of Hashem is in it, Mereish Hashanah V'adachs Hashanah, from the beginning of the year till the end of the year, it's already considered that type of land. So the pasuk explains Asher Chalukas Eretz HaKodesh that the division of Eretz Yisrael was according to a lottery. An additional thing about how the division of Eretz Yisrael took place, not only through a lottery, but also there's another pasuk that it says in Yeshua that was al pi Hashem, by Hashem's command. Rashi explains what does it mean that was by Hashem's command. Even in our parsha, in Parshas Pinchas, it says Baruch HaKodesh. Another thing wasn't the division of the land. It says Larav Tar B'Nachlosei, to a shevet that has more, it'll increase his inheritance. Lamat Tar B'Nachlosei, those shvatim that have less of a population, those families that have less of a population will have less, like it says in Parshas Pinchas. Now the idea of less and more based on population, this is something that makes sense logically. It's not something that's supernatural. Any logical person would say such a thing. The simple meaning of what it says, that to the many you will increase. It's like Rashi explains. The explanation of Rashi on the Torah is the simple pshat of the pasuk, because there's other mefarshim that'll explain this, not in the simple meaning. Like I said before, those that had a greater population, that tribe that had greater population, they gave a greater portion of Eretz Yisrael. There weren't equal parts for all of the shvatim. The Chalukazu, such a division that is dependent upon the size of the shevet, is a logical thing. Even though the Ramban argues with this interpretation of the pasuk Larav Tar B'Nachlosei, and also there are other explanations understanding what Rashi means when he says that more people get a greater part of the land. They don't want to explain it that way, but the Ramban, the fact that the Ramban says that he's arguing with Rashi means he does understand Rashi that way. So the Ramban explains the meaning of the Rashi in the simple sense that there were different sizes of land apportioned to the different amount of people. And even according to the Ramban, and also according to the Mefarshim, that explain Rashi's words in understanding that he's holding like the Ramban. Those Mefarshim want to make that there's no dispute between Rashi and the Ramban. If that is truly the meaning, and the pasuk is trying to say that it's not a logical division, not like the simple reading of the Rashi, we must say there must be for this division some type of association with intellect, that we have to say that there is a different, that this is not the meaning. But still, the Rebbe says this is all like building on top of buildings. If you learn Rashi in the simple sense, here we're talking about the main thing is the literal meaning of the pasuk, and the simple meaning of Rashi, not like some other Mefarshim want to give other explanations of Rashi, and where Rashi takes it from, which is from the Sifri, that what is the simple meaning? That the division was according to the number of the populace, which is a division by intellect. Nimsa. So the point of all this is to bring out in the division of the land of Eretz Yisrael, there were three components. Al pi goyrol, according to a lottery, and then another thing is al pi ruach hakodesh, and then al pi seichel amuvan gam benefesh hasichel is also by an intellect that's understood also in the intellectual soul. It's not even a godly thing; it's just a logical thing that any human intellect can understand.